Besides, the only one that needs a morality lecture here is this one right here.
What's that mean?
Don't worry about it. Don't think too much on it. I don't want you hurting your head.
I used to work in high fashion stores, and there'd be plenty of customers coming in and out, and I had to deal with all of them. I would say as long as the customers and employees don't ask any stupid questions, they won't get stupid answers.
Okay.
Oh, hey Josephine, how you doing?
Hey Ross, I'm good. How about yourself?
Oh, good, trying to keep up the pace. Busy,
Yeah.
but that's how I like it.
Yeah.
Hi, I was just here. I just went to the bathroom.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yes, I was right in front of you.
Sorry.
And how about you, miss? Can you move back, please?
No, because I've been here waiting for the cafe to open for like 10 minutes and you haven't been there like you said.
It must have been right before you got here. I've been here, I promise.
Oh.
I've been waiting.
Yeah, so you say. But anyway, that was an awfully long bathroom break, so I guess you'll just have to wait in line behind me.
Good for you, Josephine.
Oh, wow. Okay. I see how it is. You two are in cahoots?
You can call her whatever you want to. We work together. But if she doesn't want to move, you're just going to have to respect her decision.
Fine. Whatever. Just quit lecturing me. Like, get off your soapbox. It's really pathetic. Besides, the only one that needs a morality lecture here is this one right here.
What's that mean?
Don't worry about it. Don't think too much on it. I don't want you hurting your head.
Can we just lighten up here a little bit? I'm sure the barista will be here any minute and we can just enjoy our drinks in peace, okay?
Uh-huh. And let me guess on those drinks. For you, something soy latte, something beta, wimpy. Oh, and for you, well, they don't have any malt liquor, so that opens it up, huh?
What's your problem?
Relax. I was just joking. I didn't mean anything by it.
Sure you didn't.
But I really need to get moving. If this place does not open up soon, I'm never coming back here. I swear. Where's this dumb barista anyways?
I'm sure he'll be here in any minute. I mean, technically they still have a minute to open up.
Well, knowing the types of people that they usually hire here, I'll give it another hour until they show.
What kind of people would that be?
You know, people like your friend over here. Lower class, lower IQ.
You are way out of line. If you can't keep your comments to yourself, I'm gonna be forced to...
Just relax. You people get so emotional about everything. All I'm saying is that judging by your body language, you're not in such a hurry as I am. So, can you just be decent and let me order before you so I don't have to be late to my meeting?
Decent? Really? You know, I didn't know you had a meeting to go to. Perhaps if you had asked in a nicer tone, I would have considered it. But no, you were pushy and insulting. As a matter of fact, I also have some work that I need to be getting back to.
Really? Doing what? Cleaning, moving boxes, something basic, I'm sure.
No, I'm a data analyst for a solar manufacturing company.
That sounds made up.
Oh, no. We told you we work together. He's my boss.
Yeah, exactly. And we are darn lucky to have her in the company.
I'm sure you need to say that for HR reasons. I get it.
No, I'm saying that because it's true. She is one of the best employees in the whole company.
Good afternoon, everyone. So sorry for the holdup. I was just getting all the brews ready.
Yeah, you're welcome. But to be honest, mine was about to run out.
You don't have to apologize. I know you have a lot to do all by yourself. Can I just get a medium cafe latte, please?
Yeah, thank you for saying that.
And can I get a mochaccino with extra syrup, please?
Excuse me?
You're excused. And can I get an iced water with that?
I'll be with you in just a moment, miss, as soon as I'm done helping this customer with her drink.
How hard is it to make 2 drinks at once? It's not brain surgery.
I'll try to speed it up as much as I can.
Thank you.
This place has really gone down a toilet.
Really? Why do you say that? Because actually the only person being really unreasonable here is you.
Pardon me?
That's exactly what I said. You've been incredibly rude to everybody around here. It's not okay.
And why should I care what you think?
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Because, kid, I used to be just like you. I just treated other people as, joke fodder or some kind of an obstacle for me to overcome or literally tread over. Until I started finding out how my behavior was affecting other people's self-esteems. And maybe you should take a little introspective look, maybe into whatever mirror you put your makeup on with, because maybe you might find out and discover how your behavior impacts those people around you.
Here we go again. We're back with the soapbox, aren't we? Seriously. This guy must be brutal to work with.
No.
I'll take my coffee to go, please. And can we pick it up? You're late and now you're just slow. Do you really expect customers to put up with this?
No, I don't. There's the exit. Feel free to use it.
You're really gonna talk to a customer like that? A paying customer?
Yep, you heard me.
You can go at any time.
Boom!
Here's that latte for you, man.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Frank's Bistro.
Yeah, great to be here. It's been pretty cold outside today.
Oh yeah, from the looks of it, it does seem quite chilly out there today. Why don't I just start you off with a warm cup of water or maybe a soothing coffee or tea? We have a special blend that's really popular.
Honestly, just warm water. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'll make sure to bring some honey and lemon in case you'd like to add to it, because I always feel cozier with a touch of honey in my hot drinks, especially on such a cold day.
Yeah, you're too kind. It's been a long time since I've been somewhere this nice. I used to frequent places like this before life took an unexpected turn.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job, sir. This is a hospitality business, so I try to be as hospitable as possible. No matter where we come from or what our circumstances are, we'll have our ups and downs, don't we?
It really means a lot being treated so kindly. Everybody out there just looks at me as if it were nothing. Hearts are colder than the biting wind. Little do they know, years ago, I used to have everything. A high-paying job, a beautiful house, a loving family. But then I made a few wrong choices and everything just spiraled out of control. I started to lose everything and there was nothing I could do.
It sounds incredibly tough, but remember, it's not how we fall, but how we get back up that truly defines us. You're here now, and we're gonna treat you to a nice warm meal. That's the least I can do for you.
You're kind to say that. After so much time feeling invisible, it's strange and comforting to have someone actually see me, you know?
Absolutely. Everyone deserves to be seen and heard. So let me get you our daily special. It's a hearty meal that will warm you up from the inside. And please, don't worry about the cost. It's on the house.
Thank you, mister. Your kindness, honestly, it's overwhelming. But I need you to understand, I can't possibly pay for this all right now. And I really was just coming in to ask for some water and maybe even leftovers.
Oh, no, don't worry. I completely understand. I'll see what we can do, and it'll be better than leftovers. I promise.
Thanks.
Hey, who walked into your table on number 7? Seems like you guys were chatting it up a bit.
Oh, he's just a sweet guy who has seen some tough times. He just wanted a cup of water, but I could tell he needed something more filling. So I decided to compliment him our daily special since it'd be the perfect meal to warm him up.
You did what? Giving people free meals is not how we conduct our business, especially to old and folk like that old over there.
Well, Karen, there was just something in his voice that, it just kind of broke my heart. He told me stories of his better days, lost opportunities. I felt compelled to do something, anything.
Alex, that's a touching story. It's a shame this isn't story time and we're not in the business of handouts. We're here to make money, not to listen to sob stories. You go and kick him out of this restaurant this instant.
Okay, I hear you, Karen, but what about compassion? He wasn't just another customer, he's a human being in pain. We're part of this community and we have a chance to really help.
Compassion is one thing, but what you did was just plain old dumb. You see, giving comp meals to celebrities and influencers is smart because they can bring in more customers. But giving food to homeless people is just irresponsible. You're tossing away company property. What if everyone starts coming in here expecting free meals? We're going to go broke right before our very eyes. Use that little pea brain of yours and think about the precedent you're setting.
But isn't that the point of community? To support each other? Maybe if we lead by example, we'd inspire others. Profit isn't the only measure of our success.
Ugh, idealistic nonsense. We're not running a soup kitchen, Alex. If you want to work for those goody two-shoes, then go ahead and sign up for the Red Cross for all I care. We're working in a restaurant, duh. You can't save the world from here. You're here to work, follow my rules, and to serve paying customers.
There's gotta be room for discretion. For seeing people for who they are, not just policies. If we don't stand for something, then what are we doing here?
We're working, standing for something. This isn't a platform for your personal crusade. It's a business, one that won't survive if we just give away our products based on a sob story. This isn't a game, Alex. It's a competitive market, and every cent counts. We can't afford your naive worldview here.
If we lose our humanity, aren't we losing everything that makes our work meaningful?
We're not losing our jobs, because your job isn't to find meaning. It's to serve customers and follow the policies. If you can't separate your personal feelings from professional responsibilities, maybe this isn't the place for you. Now, because you're too much of a coward to kick him out, looks like I'm going to have to do it myself, like everything else around here. You there! I need you to get up and get out. This isn't a place for people like you. We have a reputation to maintain, and frankly, you're ruining the atmosphere.
I understand your concerns, ma'am.
Then if you understand that your kind is not welcome here, maybe you should leave. It was a mistake from our young server to offer you our daily special, and trust me, he will be reprimanded later.
That was a very nice gesture on his part. I really don't mean any harm or trouble, you know. I was just looking for any help, to be honest. It's cold outside and I just want to warm up, have a few dollars, perhaps not the daily special, but I could pay something smaller.
Oh, really? You could pay for a meal? Look, buddy, we don't take bottle caps and candy wrappers as payment. This establishment is for a certain clientele, and you, with those rags and that smell, you're clearly not it.
I believe that a person's worth is not measured by their clothes or where they spend their nights. True respectability comes from how we conduct ourselves with others.
Save me the speech. You think some smart words will make me see you as anything but a street dweller?
Whether in a suit or some tatters, the color of money remains the same. I mean, I wanted nothing more than a moment of peace and a warm meal.
Ugh, this money looks filthy, just like you. I can't touch that. Besides, I don't even know if I could take those bills. They could be stolen from somewhere. And look around at all the discomfort you've caused. Do you really expect normal people to be able to die next to you?
I'd hope for kindness, but I see that's not on the menu. So if my presence is such a burden, then I'll just take my leave. Hello, you two. I'm sure you're both wondering why I've asked you to come here. Something important we need to discuss, and it's essential that you understand the gravity of this situation. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Franklin, James Franklin. Not only do I own this particular restaurant, but I own several others within the city as well. You may be surprised by this revelation considering the manner in which we met earlier today.
You're Mr. Franklin. But you were just...
Mr. Franklin, I'm so sorry. I had absolutely no clue. I mean, I would have never acted in any kind of...
I understand your shock, Karen. However, today's events have been quite revealing. I've observed how the staff interacts with those whom they believe don't possess much, and it's been quite the eye-opener.
Well, this was simply a huge misunderstanding. I was having an off day. That's it. How was I supposed to know you were the owner? From your disgusting clothes, you just looked like you were going to cause a ruckus.
That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point, Karen. And it's about how we treat people, regardless of how they look. Everything I told Alex, I said was true. In the past, I was homeless for a long time too, and I was able to turn my life around. However, I'm still the same person, regardless of what stage I am at in my life.
Look, I'm just trying to maintain the standard of this place. You can't blame me for that.
No, I'm not blaming you for maintaining standards. I'm holding you accountable for lacking decency.
Karen, we are supposed to be kind to everyone. Remember what we learned in our training?
Alex, kindness doesn't pay the bills, okay? Real life isn't that simple, right?
See, that's where you're wrong. Kindness is the foundation upon which I've built this business. It's what brings the customers back in. Alex, your actions today spoke volumes about your character, and the kindness and respect you showed to a stranger in need are precisely the values upon which I've built my business and reputation. You treated a person today who appeared to have nothing with dignity and humanity, and for that, that's commendable.
Giving away free food is going to be rewarded now? This is such an abomination. Listen, Mr. Franklin, I was only doing what I thought was best for the business. We gotta keep the lights on here somehow.
Sometimes, Karen, what's best for the business is also what's best for the soul. And honestly, your behavior unfortunately showed me a side of you that I cannot reconcile with the ethos of this establishment. A lack of compassion and respect for others, regardless of their appearance or circumstance, is something I cannot and will not tolerate in my business. Alex, how would you like to be a new manager here? You know, given what I've witnessed today, I'd like to offer you the opportunity to take on more responsibility within the restaurant. I believe your leadership could greatly benefit our team here.
Manager? I don't know what to say.
This is absurd. He doesn't have the experience.
But he has character, something I value much more highly. As for you, Karen, you're relieved from this position, effective immediately. Pack your things and take your leave.
This is unfair. You can't do this to me. This place stinks anyway. Oh!
So, Alex, how's that promotion sound?
It sounds wonderful, and I won't let you down.
Come in.
Hi, I'm Mina. I'm here to interview for the management position I saw online.
Hi, Mina. Thank you so much for coming in.
Hello.
I'm just wrapping up something here. Just give me 1 sec, okay?
So, should I just start telling you about myself?
Actually, I thought I'd ask the questions. Just give me 1 more second, okay?
Fine, I'll wait.
Appreciate it. Okay, great. Thanks for waiting. So you're here for the management position.
I am?
Did you bring your resume?
No. I submitted it when I applied online. I thought you would have read it by now.
Well, we usually ask our candidates to bring in a copy, but it's okay. How about let's just start off talking about your experience.
Well, I have extensive restaurant experience, and I am ready to move up to the next level.
Restaurant experience? Well, that's not really relevant to this position. What do you do there?
Well, I'm a hostess, and I greet the guests, and I make sure they have clean water, a clean table, and I attend to their every need. It's very heavy responsibility.
I'm sure it is. And how long have you been there?
About 6 months.
6 months, and you're ready to move up out of there.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, this job has very different responsibilities. You'd be managing client needs, making recommendations, supervising junior team members, data analysis. It just doesn't seem like you have that experience level.
Not enough experience? Didn't I just tell you that I manage guests' every need at the restaurant all day? You know, it's really rough to manage the entire front house by yourself.
You work there all by yourself.
Well, of course there's other people that work there, but without me, that place will definitely fall apart. If there's no one to be able to sit people, then nobody will get their food. And you know, I am essential.
Yes. I'm sure that you would be very difficult to replace.
I would be.
However, as I said before, this job has very different responsibilities. I don't think that you're a good fit for that role, but I do have a receptionist position available. It's a great ground level role. You can learn the ropes from there. And if you do well there, then maybe one day you can move into management.
Receptionist? A receptionist position? You mean like answering the phones and getting coffee? No, thank you. I'm trying to move up from that.
Transparently, that's not one that usually accomplishes it within 6 months in a position. And that's true whether you're working in an office or a restaurant. It takes time and hard work to achieve one's goals.
Look, I don't need a lecture from you or for you to offer me a position that I'm obviously too good for, okay? If you can respect what I can bring to
Gleam Industries?
Yes, I didn't forget. It's just that I've been interviewing all day, all over, and I'm sure I will be getting a call back anytime now.
A callback? You mean second interview? A callback is what an actor goes to after their first audition.
Whatever, it's the same thing.
Of course. Look, man, it's really nice meeting you, and I wish you the best in your endeavors.
That's it? That's it? After my big speech, you're not gonna offer me something better?
No. Look, I told you that we don't have a fit for you. Look, Mina, please, yes, come in.
Hi, I'm Rosa. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I can wait outside.
Come in.
Her? You're interviewing her now?
Yes.
Look, I've seen her at my restaurant, and she doesn't even know how to dress or tip. Just so you know.
Have a great day, Mina. I'm so sorry about that. Please, come in.
Thank you. It's all right. I tried to give her a bit of advice myself, and I don't think she took it well.
It's funny you say that because I just try to do the same thing, and let's just say that she's got a lot to learn before she moves up anyway. But hey, let's move on. Yeah. Thank you.
You know, I gotta say, I was really excited when I heard there was an open position here. Gleam has been a dream job of mine to work for, and openings don't come around very often, so.
Thank you for understanding that. Well, your experience is spot on. It's exactly what we're looking for. Management, client relations, data analysis. It's been really hard for me to find someone that's experienced in all three of those, and we've been in a bind. How soon can you start?
Right away. Unfortunately, my current employer has been reducing hours, so I'm not even so sure how much longer they're gonna be around, so.
Yes. heard about that. It's tough times.
You know, it is, but I've made some great connections along the way, and everyone just wants to kind of move on for right now. They did tell me they can give me a really strong reference if need be.
That's great. You know, it sounds like you really value being a part of a team, and that it sounds like you really value putting your clients' needs first, and that is essential to us.
I mean, absolutely. I feel that it's, as long as you can get your team to feel that they're important, your client will also feel valued.
I couldn't agree more. Well, I know that this has been a short interview, but we would love to have you on board. Why don't you come back on Monday so I can give you a full tour and show you your new office? How's that sound?
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. And I'll also set up a meeting with HR so that we can get that ball rolling, because I'm sure that you know that we have a great benefits package as well as excellent health insurance.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I look forward to working with you.
Sam, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye, Rosa.
Hi. Yes, this is Rosa Williams. I just wanted to call and tell you that I started a new job and I would like to resume my treatment right away. Yes, next Saturday? Yes, that works. Thank you so much. I'll see you then.
Excuse me, but I think Starbucks is having their job interviews down the street.
Yeah, I work at Starbucks already, so I think I know where their job interviews are.
Well, there you have it. Your outfit just screams I work at Starbucks. So why don't you run back to your little barista bar and leave the serious internships to me? This is Goldman Sachs, for Christ's sakes. You can't get an internship here if you're dressed poor. Everyone knows that.
Well, if you really need to know, I'm interviewing here at Goldman because I don't want to work at Starbucks forever. Though, the drink perks are kind of nice.
Look, my dad used to be a partner here, and he told me that most of the people who work here are legacy. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So, you got no shot. Hate to break it to you.
Why are you so interested in me anyway? I mean, can't you just mind your own business?
Because you're my competition for the internship, and now I'm in your head.
I go low, I go high. May the best woman get the internship.
Losers always try to be nice. It makes them look better when they lose.
Whatever.
You must be Becky and Leah, my two intern applicants. Great, I'm Mrs. Franklin and I'll be interviewing you. Now, I hate to have anyone wait any longer, but it looks like Becky, you're first on the list, so if you'll just wait, Leah. Becky, would you come to my office with me, please?
Sure thing, Mrs. Franklin. I am so sorry you have to interview that other girl after me. She looks like the trash collector who just got done with her shift.
Well, I enjoy meeting all the applicants. Why don't you tell me a little about yourself?
Well, I really love shopping. That's probably my main passion.
Okay. Well, what do you like to shop for?
Oh, you know, just the normal stuff. Clothes, shoes, that perfect little purse for the summertime. And since all of that stuff is really expensive, I've grown quite fond of money. Like, money is awesome.
Okay. Why do you think you're a good fit for this internship?
I am so glad you asked. So my dad used to be a partner here, so basically I think I'd be perfect.
Right. So your dad used his connections to get you an interview?
Well, yeah, duh.
Okay, Becky, I think the interview portion is over, so I'll walk you back to the lobby.
Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I can't wait to be working here. Do you know how many sick days the interns get?
That will be covered in orientation. Now let's get back to the lobby. Thank you for waiting, Leah. I only really have one question for you. I can ask it here, is that all right?
She's not even going to waste her time with you.
Yes, ma'am, that's perfectly fine. If it's one question, I hope I can provide an adequate answer.
Why do you want to work for Goldman Sachs?
Well, I know that Goldman is one of the best money managers in the world. And coming from a low-income family myself, I had to be my family's money manager ever since I was a little girl.
Enough with the sob story.
So, I figured with all my experience, I could come and intern here and learn from the best.
Okay, well that was depressing. Can we hurry this up? I have a nail appointment at 4.
Oh, you'll be out of here in no time. And when you leave, don't bother to come back.
What? You can't be serious.
I'm serious as a heart attack. Leah, I want to offer you the summer internship here at Goldman Sachs.
But she comes from a poor family. She could never fit in here.
Well, actually, I also came from a poor family, and I've done great here. In fact, the circumstances of my youth gave me the strength and the grit to be successful in the workplace. Quite frankly, Becky, I don't think you have that kind of grit.
Fine, but just wait till my dad finds out about this.
Wow, Mrs. Franklin, I don't even know what to say.
Just say you'll start Monday.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, actually, do you think you could grab me some water while I wait? Thanks.
Well, actually, I don't work here.
I thought you were like the receptionist or something.
No.
Why are you here?
Well, I am here to apply for the job.
Wait, you were interviewing for the sales analyst position?
Yeah, I do. And I was thrilled when they called me in for the interview because, I've always wanted to work for a prestigious company like this. And, well, you know what? They must have seen something in me.
Are you sure they weren't calling you in for like the janitor position?
No, I am here for the sales analyst position, just like you.
Honey, what manager would hire someone as old as you are? I mean, the healthcare costs would be through the roof. Besides, it's kind of hard to hustle and grind when you have to be in bed by 7 p.m.
Well, now for your information, I do not go to bed at 7 p.m. And my doctor says that I am as healthy as a horse.
Right. But like, did you even go to college though? Because I know a lot of women didn't go to college when you were young.
That's true, and I didn't go to college, but I completed a 2-year program at night school, and I've been an assistant at another tech company for the last 6 years.
Wow, that's so cool. I was actually top of my class at Harvard University. Harvard, ever heard of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, word of advice though, don't apply for jobs that you're like totally underqualified for because you're just gonna embarrass yourself.
You know what? Thank you for the tip.
Of course.
But I'm just gonna try my best.
Okay, we'll see how far that gets you.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, ladies, thank you both very much for coming in to interview today. Because of the nature of this position, it needs to be filled right away, so I will be making my final decision after I've spoken with you both. Now, who is first?
Oh, that would be me. I think you will see that I am the perfect candidate for this role.
Excellent. Follow me, Miss Jenkins.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Franklin. I mean, I know my resume speaks for itself.
Of course, Miss Jenkins. Thank you for coming in. Miss Anderson, are you ready?
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Oh, Mr. Franklin, thanks so much for having me in today.
Well, thank you very much for coming in. And you have a very fascinating life story.
Oh, nobody's ever said that to me before.
Thank you very much for coming in, both of you. After speaking with you, I believe I have the perfect idea of the candidate that I'd like to hire.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to start working here.
Actually, Miss Jenkins, I was going to offer the position to Mrs. Anderson.
Wait, you're telling me I didn't get the job?
That is correct. I believe Mrs. Anderson has the perfect qualities for this position.
What? She's so old. She didn't even go to college. You know that I went to Harvard University, right? Graduated top of my class.
That may be, but Mrs. Anderson has a plethora of real-life experiences that we value at our company very much. We have a lot of very talented, young, well-educated workers, but I believe it's time to have a little adult supervision.
Yeah, okay, yeah, funny joke, guys, but we can move on now.
Actually, if I may be honest with you, Miss Jenkins, it is because of your attitude that you will not be hired in this company. In the future, when you interview for other positions, I recommend a modicum of humility.
This is insane. Your company is going straight into the ground with hiring practices like this.
I will take my chances. Goodbye, Miss Jenkins.
Whatever. Your company stinks anyway.
Well, congratulations, Mrs. Anderson. Welcome aboard. How soon can you start?
Well, how about right now?
Excellent. I will show you to your office.
Oh boy.
Follow me.
An office.
Wow. Just wow. That has got to be the best carbonara I have ever had.
Thank you, ma'am. I've been cooking it for years.
Well, clearly, I mean, that was just delicious. Let me take a look at your application here. Wait a minute. It says here that you spent time in jail.
Yes, ma'am, that's true. But I was arrested several years ago and recently just got out, and the person who I was back then was just much dumber and younger, and I'm totally different now. It was actually in jail that I actually learned.
Hold up. Let me stop you right there. This is a very high-class, prestigious restaurant, one of the best in the city, and unfortunately, we can't have ex-convicts in our kitchen.
I understand, but I really hope you give me a chance.
Ugh, give me a break. I mean, how can I know that I could even trust you? How do I know you haven't been stealing things while you're here?
Ma'am, the person who I was when I committed that crime is entirely different than who I am now. For several years, I've been growing up, maturing, and I'm just trying my hardest to become a productive member of society.
Well, you can be a productive member of society somewhere else. People don't change. They just don't, okay? So get out of my restaurant before I call the police and have them arrest you again.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go. But I really do hope you reconsider.
Oh, hey Debbie. Oh, you saw the new applicant today.
Yes, I did.
And how was he?
Well, his carbonara was the best I've ever had.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, not exactly. I took a look at his application, and it turns out that he has a criminal record. He spent 5 years in jail. I mean, I don't even know how that happened. Like, I don't know how he got through the screening process, but anyway, don't worry about it. I kept an eye on him as he was leaving to make sure he didn't steal anything.
But you did just say that his carbonara was the best you've ever tasted, yes?
Yes, but Mr. Smith, he has a criminal record.
Okay, well, Debbie, let me tell you a little something about myself. Many years ago, I was arrested and convicted of robbery, and I spent 3 years in prison.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Smith, I had no idea that you spent time in jail. I mean, you just don't strike me as that kind of a person at all.
You see, people can change. I came out of prison a completely different person than I was going in. To this day, I still teach a class at the local prison on how to cook. Because I believe that when these prisoners come out of jail, they should have the skills to become productive members of society. But there's no way a person can become a productive member of society if they are not given a chance. And once you've done your time, you can't live the rest of your life in the shadows.
Mr. Smith, I have to be completely honest with you. I'm really saddened that you didn't tell me about your background. I don't know that I feel comfortable working for a felon.
Well, Debbie, you actually don't have to work for a felon. But I will say that I do think that I've been a pretty fair and decent boss to you.
Yeah, you have, but I just don't think people can change that easily. I just don't. I mean, I bet you're hiding something, aren't you, Mr. Smith?
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I mean, is this like a front for something illegal? Like, are you selling drugs?
Hey, all right, Debbie, stop right there. I refuse to be spoken to in that manner in my own restaurant. I think that you should get your things and go. Here, in my restaurant, we treat people with kindness and dignity and respect.
Okay, whatever.
Edgar, what are you doing here?
Mr. Smith? What a nice surprise.
Hey. When did you get out?
A few weeks, actually. And, you know, I've been trying to put your cooking skills to use. I actually just had an interview at this restaurant.
So you were the applicant this morning. I heard it didn't go so well.
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, Edgar, this is my restaurant. And that woman who you spoke to earlier, she's no longer with us. So, are you still interested in a job?
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for taking a chance on me.
I'm not taking a chance at all. I have seen your skills close up. So, how about this? You be here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for your first day of work, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Hi, may I help you?
I'm supposed to be interviewed for the store director position, but it's 5 minutes past my time. I got places to be.
Yes, sorry, I'm just wrapping up an email here. I'll be right with you in a second.
Okay, but like the interview was scheduled for 5 minutes ago.
You're right. Why don't you please take a seat and I'll be right with you. All right, so Miss
Chloe Goldberg.
Okay, Miss Goldberg it is.
Yeah, so how long do you think this will take? I have places to be.
Well, I suppose it depends on how long our conversation goes. It looks like you're here today to interview for a management position, is that right?
Yeah. I'm here for the store director position that was posted for the location on Rodeo Drive.
Let me see. Ah, yes. The assistant store director for the luxury shop. Do you happen to have a copy of your resume with you by any chance?
That won't be necessary.
How come?
Everything I need is inside of this.
Uh-huh.
I have like this photographic memory, so I don't see a point in bringing a resume. I remember everything anyways.
I see. Well, I still think it would be a good thing to physically see the positions you've been in. I think we maybe could have a copy laying around here from when you have applied. Let's see.
I told you that won't be necessary.
All right, well, let me start off by asking you the following. What is your experience when it comes to customer service and dealing with tricky customers and employees?
I used to work in high fashion stores and there'd be plenty of customers coming in and out and I had to deal with all of them. I would say as long as the customers and employees don't ask any stupid questions, they won't get stupid answers.
Okay. So why do you want to work for our particular brand?
I love that it's expensive and the way it makes me feel to be surrounded by luxury.
And why did you pick this particular location?
Hello, it's Rodeo Drive. Only the best of the best can shop here in Beverly Hills.
Okay. Well, I see on your resume that you've been in quite a lot of different positions over a short period of time. It also seems that you dealt more with customers rather than employees. So since you're applying for a higher position, how would you approach the managing aspect of being an assistant store director?
I mean, I've seen my previous managers take on most of the work of the directors, and if they could do it, I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard. Besides, the store directors only pop in once in a while, and I'm pretty sure I have plenty of time to come up with solutions. I pretty much already know what I'm supposed to do.
All right. So what do you offer to the company that can make it better?
How many more questions? Is all this really necessary? You do know who I am, right?
Excuse me? I'm sorry, I don't think I understand.
You do realize that I'm the daughter of Jeffrey Goldberg from Goldberg Industries, right?
I'm sorry, I still don't see how that's relevant to this interview.
Well, clearly my dad has the money and connections that have allowed me to be immersed in this world of high-end fashion. No one is more experienced with it than I am, so can we just get to signing the contracts already?
Okay, well, we strive for everyone to have a fair chance at the positions that we list, and we want to make sure people are the right fit for our company before we hire them.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever works to make sure legal is taken care of, right? We all know the hiring process is based on connections.
I do see you've been employed by a lot of established companies, but I don't really think that the role you're applying for will suit you.
What do you mean?
With your current experience, I would say you're more suited for a sales employee position.
But I want to be the store director.
That's very ambitious, but I don't think that's the proper role for you.
Why would I want to do any other position where I have to do double the work for half the pay? I'm not going to step down from what I want just to become the manager's little retail worker.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I can see now that this is not going to work out.
But I'm a perfect fit for the director's position. Look, I can give you my father's number, and I'm sure you guys can work something out.
Thank you so much for coming in, Miss Goldberg, but we're really looking for someone that's more aligned with our values. Thank you for coming in.
What? Fine, you know what? Whatever. This place sucks anyway.
Hi, honey. Whoa, what did that laptop do to you?
I'm just trying to find a stupid job since that lady didn't want to give me that director position.
Yeah, I received a call a couple days after that. They told me how the interview went.
It was so stupid. She asked me so many unnecessary questions. Why couldn't they just give me the job?
Honey, you're an adult now. You have to start looking at life seriously. I'm not always gonna be here, and I really feel like you need to find your own place.
But I don't need to. I'm your daughter.
Chloe, you need to stop with this entitled behavior. Money doesn't fall from trees, you know. Of course they wouldn't find you a good fit when you don't even want to work to actually prepare and present yourself well for the interview.
I feel like I presented myself fine. It's not my fault they didn't appreciate me.
Chloe, please. Confidence is key, but it has to come out of a place of genuine interest for the job.
But, Dad...
I started with nothing and built my company up from scratch. Success doesn't come in just one day. Surely you see that.
I know. You worked really hard to get where you are.
Back when I was applying for jobs, to even get a starting position was very difficult. There were so many people that were eager to work that I got very competitive. I couldn't find any of the positions I wanted, so I took the role of a janitor. That was my first job.
What? You were a janitor? That's so embarrassing.
There's nothing embarrassing about it. I had a family to take care of, and that helped us get on our feet. It eventually led to better opportunities. I was able to save a bit and on the side and invest in some stocks.
Stocks are easy money too. Maybe I should do that.
That's not the point. The stocks were just a temporary investment that helped me get a little extra money to start my own actual business.
Right, but what does this have to do with me?
What I'm trying to teach you is that hard work, honesty, and humility will take you much farther in life than any connections possibly can. It took me a long time to get to where I am now, and I want to share those lessons with you.
So why can't I just take over your position?
Because I got to where I am through hard work. I think it's time for you to learn the same.
Well, how can I do that if no one wants to hire me? I've been trying for 2 whole weeks now.
I was going to talk to you about that. As a last resort, I have managed to pull in a favor and get you a job that will actually teach you some good values.
What is it?
It's a waitressing job. I know the owner and she'd be more than happy to have a helping hand.
Waitressing? Seriously?
It's a place to start, and I think a great opportunity for you to learn some important life lessons.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, Dad.